Alright, what is up? This is Slow Playthroughs back to more Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden for the Nintendo 3DS. So, in the last episode, all we did was create our very own Return of Cooler team from movie number 6 in the entire Dragon Ball Z movie sagas. Really awesome team. I enjoyed the fact that we had Metacooler, one of my favorite villains. Just the fact that he's able to regenerate, and he's got this, like, Metacooler core is just so cool about him. I mean, he's cooler. Why the fuck not? Okay, that was stupid. But yeah, guys, we also incorporated Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, as well as a dumbass character, probably like either Krillin or Oolong. No, Krillin's not a support. I think it was Oolong. Absolute shit. Just completely worthless, but I felt that he fit, and it was just perfect. Was it Oolong or Master Roshi? I'm pretty sure it was Master Roshi. It's one of those dumb characters. But yeah, guys, in today's episode, we're creating the next movie number 7, Super Android number 13. Yes, that is the actual title. So we had an introduction of 3 new androids in this movie, 13, 14, and I think 15. And then it moves on to the new releases of, those androids in the actual anime. But yeah, guys, really excited to be getting into this one because, Super Android 13 is just a weird character. His voice actor for the English dub or whatever was like this southern kind of voice. It was hilarious. But before we get started, guys, do me a huge favor, hit that like button. Should reach 15 likes on this video. That would be amazing. I really appreciate it. Plus it shows you want to see more Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden content on this channel. So let's move on back to battle mode. I already created a team as usual. I kind of wanted to create multiple ones, but I'll use this next team, the one that I verse instead of the one that I use. So this one I just titled it Team Sinister Android. There was no number 13, and look at his fucking face. He looks like Vegeta. It's like a blue Vegeta with Super Saiyan orange hair. He looks dumb as shit. I also have Kid Gohan because I mean he was still a child in this movie, but he wasn't that young, where he's just crying all the time. There was also, I think, Krillin, but, he's not a support, unfortunately. He is an actual character, and that would take up all the room. And I wanted, of course, Goku and at least a new character that was shown in that movie, so we had to have Trunks, my favorite character in the Dragon Ball series. Why wouldn't I pick this mofo? So let's go into this. So for the battle, I want to make it kind of basic, just real, like, straightforward. So we'll have Goku. We'll have Vegeta and Trunks. That was the trio, the Super Saiyan trio. This is the one that you think of when you think of like the original, the OG 4 Super Saiyans. We got these characters. Pretty awesome. I really like the fact that it's kind of like, reminds me of the Triforce. Like we have wisdom, courage, and power. Goku like courage, Vegeta like power. Trunks, he's got wisdom. I would consider him more of that because, he does have reasonings. And he's very, thoughtful, and he knows what's going on. And even though Vegeta could kind of fit into that range, he's kind of a brute. So we give him more of that power. So that's what I always thought of it as whenever, watching the series and watching that movie in particular. That's when we first see the 3 Super Saiyans just in sync together, and it was super cool. They actually fought in a ice area. Is there an ice area in this game? I don't know if there is. Here, hold on. Let's go through it one more time. Come on, man. They don't have that? They don't have fucking, like, glacier or anything? That's dumb. What the hell? Okay, I guess the closest thing I could get to that is maybe... I don't want to do cell games. I guess urban area. That's not the closest to the glacier, but also in this movie, they were in a city. I think it was like West City or some shit. But here we go. Super Saiyan Goku. Double Super Saiyan. Looking awesome as hell. I just love how good the sprites look in this game. It's been a while since I've actually played it, and I do apologize for not uploading for the past couple of days. And just, the past couple of weeks in general with just, Extreme Butoden. I know I said that I was going to get back into it, but it's just been really hectic with what's been going on. Over spring break last week, I was trying to get ready for South by Southwest that was in Austin, Texas, which I had such a fucking blast. I actually recorded a lot of, content. Well, not like a ton, but, enough for maybe like a 20 to 30 minute, kind of vlog that I did over there and just kind of showcase my experience. And, hopefully that will show you guys what to expect when going there. There is a convention area, and, I mean, it's in a convention, but it does have like this sort of E3 kind of feel where you get to, try out games that are... Most of them were already released, excuse me, or they were like betas for like indie games. I think all of them were like indie games. There was a Twitch booth. There was free shit, like free little t-shirts or whatever. They had free little pins. They sold a bunch of anime shit as usual. You guys already know. Let's go to my boy Trunks. Come on, man. I have to do it. Oh, shit. And we also had a couple of t-shirt booths, and I got this really sick, I think it was a Goku and Vegeta shirt, and it says, like, it's like half of Goku's face and half of Vegeta's face, and Goku's like Kaioken, and Vegeta's like powering up with his like purplish blue kind of color. And sorry if I look so dumb trying to defeat Trunks here, because I'm trying not to use, trying not to like fuck up my buttons on this, because, you know, this is the only 3DS capture card I do have. And that was Super Android 13. He uses that, like, red ball of sinister blast, or whatever the fuck that's called. I don't know. Some of these moves I don't know. I'm getting off topic once again, but as I was saying, like, they had a lot of cool shirts. I got one. It was like a 2 for $30, so I got one for my brother, too. He got this one that's like it's Shenron, and it looks really cool. I think on the bottom it says Eternal Dragon or something like that. That's what the shirt was called. It's sick as fuck. Highly recommend to check out, like, those shirts if you guys ever see them online or whatever. Just look at how cool they are, and I would say get them if you're a huge Dragon Ball Z fan like me. The one that I got is so cool. I'm gonna be wearing that shit like every day now. Like, I've already worn it like twice in like 2 days. I don't know. It's so cool. But yeah, had a great time there, and obviously the main attraction that I went to was Battle of the Five Gods, which was a Super Smash Bros. Melee invitational tournament for I guess like it was like 20 players got invited. There was $25,000 or something like that. I don't know. It was crazy. The first place only got $13,000 though, so I guess that would make sense that you know, it was like sort of like a prize pool. Oh shit! I forgot Vegeta's here too. Get fucked up, boy. But yeah, you know, it's just such a cool experience. If you guys ever have the chance to go to a convention like PAX, E3, MagFest, I think there's a couple of other ones, like, oh, the Screw Attack Gaming Convention, which is in Dallas. So I probably might want to go to those. Like, I've gone to 2 sort of conventions in my life so far. The first one being EGL Dallas, which was this really, it wasn't bad. It was just a super, like, it was just really local to us. It was also a tournament. Mainly, it was a tournament. But they also had, you know, a couple of other venues where you could buy, like, old games and stuff, which they also had at South by Southwest. But I don't know. That wasn't the full experience. I did have a great time. It was fun. But it was a very small venue. It was actually in a gym. Like, a fucking gym at one of my local, like, areas with, like, a water park or something. It was so silly. I don't know why they held it over there. But I guess because in my area, we don't really have a lot of big convention areas. Except for maybe in, like, downtown or something like that. I don't know. But this time around, let's go against just Krillin, Kid Gohan. You know, the B team. We have the B team here. Those are also characters showcased, but we've already seen those characters way too much throughout the series now. But let's go ahead and go to... what's another place? Remote Island? I don't care. Just do it. But... yeah, as I was saying, if you guys ever have the chance to go to one, please take the opportunity. It is such a surreal experience, like, especially, like, that convention that I went to this year for South by Southwest, man. It was insane. Like, I met some of my favorite players. I met some awesome commentators, and they're so down to earth, and just, it was a great experience. And, you know, just going there, and, like, that was my main reasoning for going to this convention. And holy shit, I'm getting destroyed by Piccolo. The game is lagging like crazy. But that was my main reason, was to go to Battle of the Five Gods. And, you know, going to that and experiencing just, like, it's just one of those things you have to be there in person yourself. You can't watch it on a stream. Those are cool and you do get hype, but when you're in there, like, I know this is going to sound weird, but, like, your 5 senses go off like crazy. Like, you smell, you can hear, you can feel, like, the tension in the air during one of these tournaments in this theater that we were in. Like, there's so much I can go into depth about, but, like, it won't mean jack shit unless you go and experience it yourself. So if you haven't done it, save your money, go to one that's maybe local around you, or the closest one that you can get to. We need to actually use Super Android 13 some more. That does look really cool, his blast that he has. But it's definitely something that you have to try out in your lifetime before you die. If you are a fan of those, you know, video games, if you're a fan of just those kind of things in general, and even if it's like music, like South by Southwest, it's everything. It's gaming, it's film, it's music. like, I'd say that's probably one of the most versatile and just, like, has the most variety in a convention. So I would definitely, I'd like highly recommend going to that one in Austin, Texas. Really great. If I do have the opportunity again, I will definitely be going over there next year. If you know, maybe they'll have another invitational for Smash Brothers and have like the Battle of the Gods 2 or the Big Six, which will include at least Leffen this time. Which, you know, unfortunately he hasn't been able to go to any tournaments, but if he does, I'm fucking going. I freaking love Leffen, but I hate him at the same time. It's one of those love-hate kind of relationships with one of those you know, top players, or you know, just anybody. You could be like a actor or a musician or some shit. I don't know. You know, there are people that are like that, but man, it's just crazy, and I miss it so much. I want to go to another. I know there's actually DreamHack in May, so not in less than a month. Actually no, a little over a month now. And they're going to be having DreamHack Austin for 2016, the first DreamHack of the United States, or just North America in general. Look at Trunks giving me that thumbs up. What's good, bro? But yeah, guys, it's crazy. You got to go to one. I can't stress that enough. But really cool team that we created. Like I said, it's just sort of a basic team with obviously Super Saiyan Goku. If we get to a point where I want to include more characters, we'll see about that, but I definitely want to keep it kind of small, condensed down, include the main villain at least. But Super Android 13, 100%. Love it. Great movie. Check it out yourself. That's basically going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment down below telling me what your favorite convention you've gone to is, or what your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie in the entire, I think there's like 14, 15? There's got to be like 15 at this point. So, you know, just let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. And, yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.